What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? So, my original plan was to watch all the Intellivision Amico deep dives as a group and report on them as one video. I didn't feel like there was going to be enough new information in any of these that justified making a video for each individual one. Plus, that's not my style. I would rather give you more information in one video than stupid little snippet ones just for click, 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 you know? But even after watching them, I learned a few things about these games, but I still don't feel like I need to speak on any of them, to be honest with you, with the exception of one, and that is Missile Command. And mainly because when I walked away from the Amico events, that was my only true disappointment. Fuck it, I'll just say it. That was my only true disappointment with the Amico. The most exciting part of the Missile Command deep dive that I came away with anyway is the game is so fucking customizable to your style and skill level. Sure, the Amico was always going to be about skill level and leveling the playing field, whereas an individual with years of experience can sit next to someone who's never picked up a controller, and they can both have an enjoyable experience without having to feel lesser than anybody else. You know, they're going to be able to play in their style, you're going to be able to play in your style, and there are going to be things that go back and forth that can be kind of like that whole nudge, nudge, haha, I got you, to help each other out and all that stuff. But the customizable features on the game answered a lot of what my gripes were. My main gripe was that I didn't feel like Tommy's Missile Command had enough anxiety. You see, if you didn't grow up back then, you may overlook the idea that these games weren't about winning. These games were about prolonging the inevitable. You were going to fail. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You were trying to just hang out as long as you can and rack up as much points as you can for fucking bragging rights. But the game was going to be over. Now, with Missile Command, it was a very special, it is a very unique game in that it commands an anxiety unlike a whole lot of other games. This game, you're not prolonging the inevitable. You're walking into it as a suicide mission. You are going to fuck up. Everyone is going to be dead by the time you walk away from this game. And it develops this anxiety of that. But you still push forward and you still try to do it. And when it's all over, when all the cities are melted and you have nothing more to give, you lay your head down and you walk quietly into that forest. It doesn't say game over. It doesn't say nice try, try again. It says the fucking end. The end with a big new cloud. Boo! Well, I call it new cloud. It's a bunch of colors, you know. And if you get the right version, it's like... Even the Atari 2600 version had something. I mean, it didn't say the end, which would have been fucking amazing. But Missile Command is very unique in that the anxiety level while playing it is positive, but it's stressful. It's strenuous. What I felt was severely lacking in the Amico's version is length of time between waves. It kind of just felt like, all right, here's a couple of missiles to get you started. Boom, 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 all done. Okay, you get your points. And then another little wave came up, and then you were done. And then another wave came up. And, you know, it just seemed more of that over and over again. And I think it was the length in which you actually played versus the time in between waves that was fucking it up for me, personally. Come to find out that there is an option to change that. You can go from 5 seconds all the way up to 60 seconds, if I remember correctly. And I think that's an amazing option. In fact, when I fire my copy up that's in here somewhere for the first time, I'm going to that 60-second option, and I'm actually going to go backwards if I have to. If that just feels too long out of like being bored, then I'll kick it back a little bit, you know, and then find that nice sweet spot. Same with the difficulty level. Tommy kept saying, I wish I started you off at, I think he keeps saying 26, level 26. And once you get into the 20s, it does get hectic. I was watching them play, and I'm like, okay, here we go. Now, to touch on some of the qualities of the Amico's port, specifically, the game sounds great. The game sounds great. It looks amazing to me. I think it looks incredible. My jaw hit the floor telling me it didn't. No, but seriously, great looking game, great sounding game. Come to find out, he actually went to was it Angel Stadium and recorded fireworks going off during a display, and that's where a lot of the sounds came from. That's the shit I love. I love stupid little things like that. You know, where this sound came from. Well, it was a lion mixed with a dumpster crashing and blowing up, you know. And that's how we got this creature's voice. You know, stuff like that. Love it. Absolutely love it. And Tommy is a sound guy. So he went out and recorded some fireworks. And it has this crisp crackle to it. An explosion. And, of course, the air raid warning in the beginning. That adds to it. So I think increasing the time between. Because, again, it just seemed like it was just kind of like boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's move on. I want it to be boom, 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 boom. And, you know, sporadic and just all over the fucking place with a little bit more time. And, of course, I want to increase the difficulty, which you can on any game, pretty much. And that, of course, is also there. So with the two things combined, I think, I know, I'm actually excited to give it another shot. I really am excited to take my copy and touch it to the machine and download it and get it ready to rock and roll and then playing it. The one thing a lot of ports are lacking are controls. You know, like the Atari 2600, you have to use a joystick. I mean, if you have a D-pad, that might work a little bit better. I'm lucky enough that I have a Ranger controller that has a thumbstick-style joystick, and that actually works really well with Missile Command. I think the touchscreen is perfect for it. As long as you're not like me and you constantly want to take your thumb off of it to move the reticle over, you need to keep your thumb on the fucking thing. So it plays very well. So once you get through all the waves, and I think I'm satisfied in the time and the length, there is still one more gripe. When the inevitable does come, it doesn't say the end anymore with all this excitement and flair. It literally just comes up and goes, oh, game over. You know, there's no voice. It just says game over. And, you know, talking to Tommy, he says, oh, well, no, we'll put the end in there. And, you know, if he does, he does. And if he doesn't, he doesn't. But I honestly think, Tommy, seriously, that's critical. That's probably more critical than anything I've said before this. Make all those things happen. Or keep those things from happening, as it looks like it is happening now. But the game over screen, that slow build to the boom, 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 game over, you fucked up, everyone's dead, and your cities are melted. Technically, who the hell are you telling, though? If everyone's dead, whatever, game logic. But if that game over screen isn't there, I don't think you've truly played Missile Command. So, but yeah, just to sum this whole thing up, I am actually excited. I wasn't before I watched this. I'm excited to give it another try. Now that I know that I can customize it to how my feel. You can customize this game to a specific feel. And Missile Command is unique in its feel. Though the other games had the same vibe, Missile Command kind of has a uniqueness to it. It's in its own category as feel and play style, I suppose you could call it. And another thing I'm really excited for is the versus mode. That looks fun as fuck. That looks really great. Picture kind of a warlord situation. Not really, but you know what I mean? In space! I know you're not in space with Missile Command, but it has that vibe for me. I mean, there's fucking buildings upside down. Come on! Tell me it doesn't feel like kind of like you're in a Halo. You know? Where gravity is... You get what I'm saying. So, my battery's about to fucking die. So, I'm going to wrap it up right there. So buttons on your underwear. That's something my dad would say. I'd go, so? He'd be like, so buttons on your underwear. This guy was a good guy. I miss him. But either way, Tommy, thanks for putting that out, brother. I really appreciate it. And yeah, everything else looks good too. All the other deep dives are awesome. I'm not going to talk about any of them. This one's the one. This is the one! So when my Founders Edition gets here, one of the first games I'm probably going to play is Astro Smash. Then Missile Command. After, of course, I download Knight's Duaka. I can't wait to play that game. Oh my god, that looks so good. But guys, I want to know what you think. Let me know down in the comments below. Did I throw the trivia question out to you? What are those cities? Believe it or not, when the game was being developed by Atari, those cities had a very specific... Tell me what they were. Tell me what they were supposed to be. They, of course, didn't put that in the literature. I don't believe so. But let me know what they are. That was an important question years ago on Atari.io when we used to have contests and stuff. And, you know, cool stuff happened. And it's going to happen again. Watch. We're going to be talking a lot about IO here pretty soon. But let me know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, all feedback to the Creep is positive. Thank you always so much for watching. Tommy, thank you for listening to us, dude. Seriously. Whether this was already on the plate or not, I'm glad to see that some of my concerns were answered on such an important game to me. You know, they're just video games, but it's important. It really is to us. And then when we're dead, it's no longer important. But either way, I hope you're doing well. God damn, 2 more days till the fat man comes. So I hope you're all... What the fuck is with me saying so all day long? All right, so whenever you hear somebody say so today, you're going to go crazy. It's like the fucking word of the day on Pee-wee's Playhouse. All right, guys, I hope you're doing well. Merry Christmas to anyone who celebrates. And remember, accidents don't take holidays, so don't be a fucking idiot this weekend. And until next time, take care. Creep it real. And bye-bye.